All right, hey guys, we're still talking about God of War, Wtphu. Still big drama about it. I don't know why we still have drama about it, but we do. Anyways, this guy is fresh out of the oven. IG, kind of like the other girl, Cozy Squirrel YT, is branding themselves I think the same way, to where fresh out, fresh out the oven. IG is for their Instagram profile. Let me actually check YouTube. Fresh out of the oven. Does he have a YouTube channel? Is it just fresh out the oven? He does have a YouTube channel. Okay. He's I guess he's reposting. He reposts his shorts on here for now. I don't know if he has an actual YouTube channel. So we'll see what happens. We'll see eventually, right? Anyways, let's check out his opinion because he looks fun.
I hear one more abysmal take on the new God of War game, I'm taking away a good noodle star.
God of War? More like God of Woke.
Okay, good. Someone actually said God of Woke instead of Woke of War.
More like God of Woke.
Let's go over some of these
The edit.
complaints. First up, why is it called God of War when it's not even about the God of War? I don't know, because it takes place in the same universe? Let me introduce you to
Like the whole point of it being called God of War is marketing. The reason why they name it as God of War so that they make you understand that this game that's happening after Ragnarok takes place within. They're showing you and they're telling you that God of War Wtphu takes place during the same timeline cycle that God of War and Ragnarok does. It's not taking place in Greece. It's not taking place in Rome. It's not taking place in China. God of War Wtphu is distinctly telling you this is still taking place within like the same timeline as the Norse mythology, the Norse lore.
a little thing called a franchise. They
Wait, hold on. Wait,
aren't trying to abuse the name of Kratos to sell more games. Heck, the gameplay they showed has people foaming at the mouth already.
Yeah, because the gameplay for God of War here, very fun. I think to myself, Wtphu will have more than the sword because it feels Devil May Cry like, to where she has multiple ways to attack. She has her sword with it. She can smack you with her sword. She can then whip you with the ribbon and pull you in. It's crazy. Or do a multi attack of like a surrounding enemy.
Short, quick, and easy.
God. Abs, right? Abs are beautiful.
To get their hands on it. I didn't see the same complaints when Halo ODST came out. Where's the Halo ring? Why is it called Halo with no Halo ring?
Yeah, and also the fact of like Halo ODST is not a game about like people weren't upset about Halo ODST because of you're not playing the Master Chief. It's because it's telling you it's in the universe of Halo. So
what about Halo Reach? Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening doesn't have Zelda in it. What about Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask? I could go on. Heck, for half of his own games, Kratos isn't even the God of War.
is he not the God of War? Because he's in God of War God of War, which one is it? I don't know. God of War Betrayal, God of War 2, God of War, he is not the God of War until he defeats Ares. And God of War 2, this is where he was the God of War, got his powers drained by Zeus, and then he's not the God of War because he died. His title was removed. His powers as a God of War, as the God of War was removed too. So, and he's not even the God of War. He is a godling trying to kill Zeus. That's the whole thing about that. Anyways.
But the game is woke. Elaborate. There's the woman in it. You know what? I have some grace for this argument. Human beings are naturally hesitant of new experiences, so of course these pitiable Philistines who have never even spoken to a woman would be wetting their britches at the thought of a female protagonist. It's not like we've taken Kratos and said, let's make him female. Have we forgotten that she's...
I wonder, but I do wonder. Someone has an anime about it. There's anime.
Canonically stood toe-to-toe with Thor. She's capable, she's gorgeous, and she's gonna be awesome. Look at this.
Yeah, that's beautiful gameplay.
Now look at yourself. Lastly, and one of the biggest arguments I've seen, no Kratos, I'm passing.
Again, why would we play a game without Kratos? Because we have other games. We have a game about him and Deimos' children. And people didn't like that game, I don't think either. There's a God of War remake in development. But until that game's actually developed and fully fleshed out, you can play the original. The original God of War series is currently playable, I believe, if my understandings are correct. Let me just look that up. God of War Steam. Let me check this out. Let me look for just the game. Huh. So no. So I'm wrong. When I look up God of War, I can only see the PlayStation, let's see, God of War Ragnarok, and I can only see God of War 2018, which I guess was interesting. So God of War, I was wrong actually. God of War Ragnarok was 2024, and God of War 2018 was made playable in 2022. Okay. God of War PSN. Let's see. Hold on. Let's check out all the games, right? Let me see. Is it possible to check out all the games? There is, to my understanding, you can play the God of War from 2018. You can, let's see what else. You can play God of War 3 Remastered. You can play Sons of Sparta. What else? Really? I would have thought that there'd be other ways to play God of War. Let me hold on. God of War, and then top results, games. Really? Okay. What about the Xbox Store? God of War. Microsoft Store. Okay, let's see. God of War. Really? Okay, so the more I'm looking into it, I'm becoming a fool. You can't play its other renditions, I guess, which kind of sucks. But anyways, more importantly, why would we play a game without Kratos? To be in the world. The world that was made by God of War is beautiful, violent, and fills me with, like, endorphins? Serotonin. Anyways.
Brother, you got tons of Kratos games.
Well, that's like, we say this. We have tons of Kratos games that we can play where Kratos is the protagonist. But as I just looked, it's definitely, unless you play God of War 3 Remastered, the other titles are very difficult to come by. You can play God of War Ragnarok, God of War 3 Remastered, but it's difficult to get to play a port of these God of War, that one, these ones, that one, these ones over here, and these two. They're extremely difficult to play those versions in my understanding, but the point is, there are already these titles where you were the god, where you were Kratos. Because if you want more Kratos, there's definitely a way to play these. Actually, hold on. GOG God of War? Can you do GOG God of War? Can you look up God of War in GOG? Close that. God of War. Okay. Jeez, man. I'm just looking for Kratos God of War, man. Trying to look for it. Oh my god. GOG isn't helping me either. Let me, hold on. God of War. Because there's God of War from Santa Monica. I'm looking for... There's Warhammer 40k. You know, GOG is not helping me right now.
You can go back and play. Let them experiment. This is Santa Monica's first time doing something like this. They've been doing nothing but Kratos since 2005. And it's not like they're getting rid of Kratos. They straight up said they'll never stop making games with him in it. He is the face of the franchise.
And again, there was an announcement. When was the... There was an announcement by the original voice actor of Kratos to where they're working on a remake, so you'll get that at least.
This is just something new, something fresh. It's alright if you were hoping to get more Kratos, that's fine, it's not bad. But don't call the game dog water just because you didn't get what you wanted. That's childish. Doo-doo head. For goodness sakes, there's so much better stuff to be getting mad at than a game that genuinely looks this good. So let's take all these dumb comments.
It looks good.
And move on. If I hear one more abysmal...
Yeah, like, so anyways, that's fresh out the oven IG. Follow him. I like that. I did not try to do that. Like it. I'm liking it. I'm gonna move on. But again, that's fresh out the oven IG. Follow him if you like. Again, he makes incredible points. But I will say again, if you don't like this version of God of War, that's okay. There are games before this, and there are planned to be games after this. So, and shoot, you're telling me you're gonna rip this opportunity from somebody's experience when maybe they never played the first 3 games. Maybe their first introduction of Kratos, God of War, was the 2018 version. Was the Ragnarok. You're telling me you want to take their experience away from them? Get out of here. Anyways, hold on.
Go into things with agendas so hard. I have to ask, can you actually enjoy video games?
I can't. What the? Hold on.
Niggas go into things with agendas so hard. I have to ask, can you actually enjoy video games anymore? The Summer Games Fest happened. Some really cool stuff got showed off. What I really want to talk about though, God of War showed off a new game called God of War Wtphu. It's about Kratos' wife, and you play as his wife who died because she is not resting in peace. She actually went to super hell. The game looks cool.
That is a fair description of super hell, because again, in Everwin, this is Sonic Arva. Man, Sonio. Sonic. Oh, Sonic. Your name is Sonic. What's RVA? I don't even know what RVA is. But your name is Sonic. Go follow him if you like. I'm gonna like you already. But this game looks really cool. Yeah, because, like, again, you're in Super Hell. You have a cool sword. I think it's equivalent to the Vorpal sword, if not the Excalibur. Hard to say, right? Because it looks legendary within the mythos of like multiple mythoses, so who knows, right? Anyways,
A big issue is the people looking at it. You niggas go into things with agendas so hard. I have to ask, can you actually enjoy video games anymore? Like, is this something that you like doing, or are you just trying to push your mega agenda that
like, is that you got from Asmongold? Okay, is the, because I don't know, because is I do have a thing from Asmongold, whatever, like many like days ago. I'll have to find it eventually, because I have a thing about somebody was reacting to his reaction to the whole thing, and he didn't even play 2018. But essentially, like, is the agenda that you can't play God of War without playing Kratos? Like, it's like saying you can't play Devil May Cry unless you see a devil actually crying. You can't play, there are certain, whatever comes up in my head. I don't know what I'm trying to pull up, but like, it's crazy. I don't know what the agenda is.
you got from Asmongold. I'm gonna attack Asmongold later. Give it time. They are very upset that it is a God of War game and you are playing as a woman. I'm watching them move their goalposts in real time. At first it was they don't like how the industry is putting unattractive women in games. Now they have to move their goalposts because,
And to be fair, like, hold on, like, who is, I need to find the man. Hold on. Deborah. Because let's see. Because she is Deborah Ann Wool is the voice actress and person model for God of War Laufey. You're telling me she's not? It is your subjective opinion or object. She objectively is attractive, depending on the person that you talk to, right? Subjectively is your own opinion. You can make your own opinion about if she's attractive or not. Red hair, never met her. I've only known her with the blonde and like the brunette. But yeah, no, and like this, but like ultimately, you have to make your own opinion if she's attractive or not. I think she's fine. She's fine looking, and she may get more attractive if I actually was in a position like Kratos where we almost got each other by the throats and then time made us fall in love with each other. Like, what are you saying?
because the actor for Kratos' wife is Deborah Ann Wool. That is the woman from Daredevil. They now have to pretend as if she is ugly. That woman is not ugly. You niggas aren't.
She is not objectively ugly. You say that she is subjectively ugly. Know the difference between objective and subjective. Objective means there's... Objective beauty is kind of like telling me that the water is objectively blue because of the sky. That's like telling me that I'm objectively Asian because I'm Vietnamese. Subjectively, she can or cannot be beautiful. I think she looks fine. She looks great.
insufferable. You niggas don't want to play the video game. You want to complain. Are we really just hating that it's a God of War game with a woman in it? I saw niggas saying that they should take the God of War title off the game since you're not playing as Kratos and it's not a God of War game.
God of War, again, is a title instilled onto you. God of War has nothing. It's not the same as asking Satoru Gojo, are you the strongest because you're Satoru Gojo? Or are you Satoru Gojo, therefore you're the strongest? It's like, one does not relate to the other, man. Your name doesn't, Kratos doesn't relate to the title of God of War.
Nigga, fuck you. Well, who are you to tell me that this can't be a God of War game? Who are you to tell them that it can't be a God of War game? It's directly related to the God of War mythos, so why wouldn't it be a God of War game? How do you look at a game?
That's basically like telling me, that's like the other argument previously to where, how can you tell me that Halo ODST is not a Halo game just because we're not playing Master Chief? How can you tell me that Halo Reach is not a Halo game without playing Master Chief? Halo Reach was a story that ended with you making sure that the Pillar of Autumn can go to space to then go to the first ring that you see in Halo. Are you telling me that without playing Kratos, there's no God of War? That is poor. That is a poor opinion.
Game with a woman, a big woman with a sword, doing air combos and shit, and say this is whack. I know you niggas don't have fun. I don't even think you niggas. I just don't understand the criticism for it. It's all just fake agenda pushing bullshit. You niggas, I guarantee you, you've never had sex in your life, whether it be man, woman, or in between. And they go so hard with their agendas, it makes you almost form an anti.
I will say that I think I found some of the reels talking about Asmon, so we will see if I found the right ones.
Agenda. You argued in bad faith. I now have to go argue in badder faith. I hate what gaming has become, bro. It's snowballed from the fucking anti-Gamergate niggas all the way to now, and we're in fucking hellscape zone. Niggas are saying video games aren't political. Nigga, Wolfenstein is a game.
Yeah, it is a game about killing Nazis.
Game where you literally kill Nazis, man. This shit is ridiculous. Like, even on some like misogynist tip, bro. Like, you don't want to look at a fat ass. These niggas are also the same people that are pushing this.
I mean, like, even, yeah, definitely, I can definitely see where Townfall and Silent Hill F had controversies because, oh no, this Silent Hill is not my Silent Hill because it doesn't work off of the main storyline that came from the first few games when Silent Hill is a concept, not the location. It's kind of like that one scene in Thor to where Asgard isn't a place. Asgard is its people, right? The people make up what Asgard is. It's not the location. It's not the Holiday Inn that was in the city. It is its people, not the location. God of War is the world, not just Kratos. It's the God of War is the environment that this game franchise has been telling from dawn till dusk. It's not about Kratos nor his inability to find therapy. He found therapy. He found therapy through this woman, LaFay.
It's like super racist hate towards that Silent Hill game. The new Silent Hill game has a black main character, and you can imagine what they've already done, right? They don't want to see black woman anything. They just like white men in their games. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's like 400 billion games. Almost every game, you're a white dude or could be a white dude. Guess what? All the hairstyles, all white people stuff. You think
that is honestly true because off the top of my head, when I think of a white character that is in video games, I somehow think, for whatever reason, what comes to mind is the Space Marine that I don't even think you can custom character your Titus in that game. White character. I'm trying to prove a point. I'm not saying white characters are the problem. But there's a problem to where the diversity that people try to push within Concord got the game canceled. High Guard, the way they pushed their narrative and characters, eventually got them canceled. Ghost of Yotei, the gameplay seems fine, but the revenge plot that this game has isn't attractive. There's something about how I don't like the portrayal that Eric Anishi does in Ghost of Yotei, and that's my personal opinion. My personal opinion says that Eric Anishi's character, not great. There was also one other thing as well. I think Forsaken? Forspoken? It's not Forspoken, it's Forsaken. Is it Forsaken? Not Forsaken. God, what is that? Flintlock. Yeah, this game where it had the female lead, this female-led game made no sense in my opinion, because when I played it on the channel, it was incredibly weird to where the game sets you up with a slideshow, and then it drops you in the middle of a battle against the undead, and then you get this female character. Let me see if there are other pictures. This female character, for whatever reason, has a vendetta that cannot be quenched until all the gods are killed. And we don't know her reasons why that she is that way. We don't know her reasons why that she's angry. We just know that she hates the gods. She's in the war against zombies. And like, I don't know where people find ways to talk smack about games, but don't ruin other people's fun.
Niggas have that hair? No. We get the afro. We get the comically large stretch afro. And
that is like a little bit racist. And then Asians get the bowl cut, or they get like the samurai buns.
nasty braids. We just started getting dreads, and now they didn't put only the side swept joints. No one has those. You niggas go.
And like, it is a fair point that Sonic makes. Go follow Sonic RVA if you want to. You know what? I like his opinion. He's pretty chill. I will follow him. I can't wait to see what else he has to say, because the whole God of War incel uproar is crazy. I can't even remember what Asmund said to spark this whole thing, but we're gonna get into it the longer we go through Instagram. Okay, so it's incredibly wild. God of War Le Fay, I do want to check out. It's most likely a game that is console exclusive, so I don't think I get the ability to play it. In my opinion, I don't think I will, because they're trying to push into a direction to where they need reasons for people to buy the console, and if it's a multiplayer game like Marvel Tokon, then it'll be cross-platform. Or Final Fantasy Revelations, it'll be cross-platform. That makes sense. But single-player games like God of War, they'll likely go back into, like, I believe it'll be just released on PlayStation, actually, unless God of War. Let me see. God of War Okay, as far as I know, there's no announcement for Steam. So it's only available in the PlayStation Network store. But yeah, that's the video for this segment. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna keep yapping.